So I just wanted to give a little bit of background as to why I'm on this journey. It might resonate with some people watching this. I am 34 years old, and for about the last 15 years, gut health has been something that I've been interested in, researched, experimented with. Mostly because from that sort of young age of around 19, I just felt like I did not have the energy that I should have for my age and for my supposed clean bill of health. I don't have any health conditions that are known. I'm not on any medication. So yeah, I've sort of always felt a reasonable amount of fatigue or lethargy. I've had my thyroid tested. I've had my hormones tested. I've been to the doctors here in Scotland on the NHS. I've been to the doctors numerous times, had blood tests. Always get told they can't find anything and that I'm fine, which is great. That's good news. I don't want there to be issues, but at the same time, I want to be able to action something to improve something. So I have read about leaky gut. I have read about SIBO. I had a private SIBO test done that said I didn't have SIBO, and that was about 6 years ago. I've done intolerance tests, which have flagged up certain foods that I should avoid, such as tomatoes, red peppers, chocolate, which Dr. Davis says we shouldn't be avoiding foods unless we have like an allergy to it. Intolerances or sensitivities should be able to be healed. So after, say, the intolerance test, I did remove some of these foods for a certain amount of time, and then they just crept back in. So it didn't feel very empowering, that process. I've done low FODMAP diet. I have seen improvements in some of my symptoms, such as maybe the lethargy, maybe some IBS situations. I've seen improvements on those. But again, it was difficult to maintain removing large food groups from the everyday diet. So I've read loads of books. I've gone down loads of rabbit holes on the internet. And if I didn't spend any more time or any large amounts of time thinking about gut health, I would be now saving myself a lot of time. So it'd be an amazing thing to see a big shift in, and for it not feeling like it's a priority in my mind, just something that I've learned about, I've healed, and I'm able to maintain. So the thing that I think seems different anyway from Dr. Davis's Super Gut program, from other programs I've done which felt like they had similar guidelines, things like South Beach diet and the Dukan diet, is Dr. Davis is focusing on the reintroduction of the bacteria. And that for me is a thing that feels really exciting, and that there could be a big possibility of success, of improvement, and of a maintained improvement. So I have high hopes, and I'm sure just by being far more conscious about my food and basically being healthier with my food, I will see an improvement that I may be able to maintain. But I'm really hoping that the yogurt and the bacteria, I'll see a big improvement. Improvements that I'm looking for are, as mentioned, some rosacea on my skin that's been there ever since I was a small child. I have perennial rhinitis, which after research online is an inflammation marker, something my body's inflamed, and I want to really bring that inflammation down, and I believe I can do that through healing my gut. My tongue is very pale in colour and has little raised red nodules on the tip, which, after seeing some traditional Chinese medical practitioners, is a sign of an imbalance and something that I'd really love to see a change in. And I feel like those three issues are ones that I can track quite easily to see if I notice improvements. If I notice that I just don't need to blow my nose 20 times a day. If I notice that my cheeks don't flush and feel uncomfortable again daily. And if I notice a change in the appearance of my tongue, then I'll know that something's happening. I would love to feel more vitality, and I would also like to feel improved quality of sleep. I fall asleep relatively easy and I sleep all through the night, but I really struggle to wake up in the morning and I never feel rested. So it would be amazing to go and have 8 hours sleep and wake up and feel quite happy to get up, because I don't think I've ever felt that at all, and certainly not in the last 15 years. Every day I wake up in the last 15 years, my first thought is just, I want to go back to sleep. And I don't believe that that's how it should be if my body's balanced. So that's my priorities, my goals, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this 1 month and hopefully moving forward, continuing the principles. I suppose essentially forever, continuing with the yogurt, continuing with the fermented foods, and continuing with the prebiotic fiber, and continuing to be mindful of what I eat and how I eat. Yeah, so hoping to document my journey here, and anyone else who's interested or doing it as well, I hope there's some encouragement, inspiration, information that's useful to you. Okay, cheers.